Please, can my wrist be the same size as the Japanese man that I bought this from? I bought this GMW-B5000 G-Shock over 2 years ago secondhand, and as a watch reviewer with a huge backlog of watches to review, I kept thinking, let's save the best for last. Well, it's time for that to change. But is it too late now? Did I blow it? I don't even know if this watch is going to fit my wrist or if the battery is still working, being sealed in here for 2 whole years. So stick around to find out. Now, as we crack into this one, guys, I wanted to let you know that I have dreamed of owning the B5000 series ever since I reviewed the 5600 series, as it is basically an updated version. As you can see, this is my magnificent Mr. G build, and this one was based using the 5600 series G-Shock module. You can check out my full review for the B5600 here. And one of the things that we noticed was that the pushers are a little bit too small. Although, as you can see here, I've got nice long ones installed, as we did an epic mod to put this Mr. G kit on, which you can check out just here. So the main thing I'm looking forward to with this watch is those nice large pushers. Now, as I said, this is secondhand. We did get it from Japan in used condition. Okay, and I am really concerned that the battery isn't going to be working, all right? Now, it is solar power, so we should be able to charge it up if not. But to be honest, guys, I don't foresee that it has survived 2 years, so this is the moment of truth. And the other thing is, guys, I'm really concerned that it's not even going to fit me, because remember, this comes from Japan, and I don't know if he's included the links that were on it, if he's adjusted it, or, you know, and his Japanese wrist might just be smaller than my 6.5-inch wrist. So let's see what we've got here. Oh, well, okay. 2 questions have been answered. Let's take a look here. First of all, we are out of battery, guys. Oh my God, this is absolutely beautiful. Wait a minute. Look at that. Charging. So it would appear that, yes, we have ran out of battery, but look at that, guys. This G-Shock is already onto it, charging up with its awesome tough solar feature. Now, I want to see what happens if I press one of the... Oh, yeah, look at these lovely large pushers, guys. So if I press one of the buttons, look, it's not going to do anything because it does still need to accumulate enough power for it to function, but that is awesome. Now, while we wait for it to charge, which will be some time, guys, look at this absolute beauty. So we have this beautiful silver bracelet. So this is the GMW-B5000 D series, which is the silver one. And along the same series is actually the Mr. G B5000, which you can see here. And that was the one that we modded our B5600 into doing, okay? Now, very similarly, these watches both have Bluetooth, multiband 6, and actually, no, that's just the lens of this one. This one doesn't actually have multiband 6, the 5600 series. But yeah, tough solar. Oh man, it's just a delight to have this. Now, even before we're going to test the functionality, guys, we are going to try and bang this on for a wrist check. Hopefully this fits. I have lost a little bit of weight lately thanks to my operation, so let's give it a try. At the moment, we are currently wearing this awesome Casio Bumblebee, and this is the first iteration of a mod I did for it, so you can check that video out here if you missed it. So, please, can my wrist be the same size as the Japanese man that I bought this from? Oh yeah. Yes, guys, look at that. I am so relieved that this fits. That looks really awesome on the wrist. It's got some nice heft to it, got some nice presence. And if anything, I need to take one of these links out, okay? And we do also have micro adjust just here. So we might even be able to take care of that without having to remove a link, which would be awesome. So you know what? I'm going to take care of that now. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure about these bracelet links. So with me here, we do have this little hammer tool here that we might be able to use to remove them if needed. But we're, of course, going to first try just using these little quick release, micro adjust notches there on the bracelet clasp. Okay, one thing I have noticed, guys, is that, you know, as a secondhand watch, yes, it is not in perfect condition. I did know this when I picked it up. It does have a couple of minor scuffs and scratches on here, but hey, I was so happy to get this for an absolute bargain. Although if you would like to pick one of these up, guys, these are actually still available to this day, and you can pick one up brand new at the QR code shown on screen now, or genie.us/B5000, linked for you in the description below. The other cool thing I noticed about this watch, just having a quick look at it, guys, is that the case back, check this out, it's actually got a screw-on case back, as in you rotate the entire case back to take it off, which is quite different to the B5600 series, which I showed you earlier. And if you take a look, this beautiful gold one that we've modded, you have to screw it on with 4 separate screws. And that's quite typical of all of the G-Shocks that I've reviewed pretty much. Same goes for this M5610U, which we also done a magnificent mod video for here. If you want to check that out, check it out there. We got the same case back. And then, of course, this is the Time Distortion GMW-B5000 TD limited edition. Beautiful G-Shock, but yeah, same sort of screw back crown. You can check out the review for this one here. All right, so with that out of the way, let's get this bracelet adjust, and we're going to start by trying the micro adjust, and we'll go as low as we can, seeing as it is quite close to the end there. So we push that in. Now I came up with a technique, guys. See, so I've just done one, and then we go to the other, and we can do one at a time. And the reason I do this is so that you can kind of what would you call, walk it down one step at a time without having to pull it out all the way, and it could, of course, go flying out and get lost. Now we're going to go straight to the next level, because I know that that's not going to be enough. Fortunately, the owner of this watch had a heftier wrist than I, but that could have been disastrous if he had a tiny wrist. So both micro adjusts done. Oh my God, guys, that is absolutely spot on. So that is what it looks like on my 6.5 inch or 16.5 centimeter wrist. And this is exactly the type of fit that I like, guys, because it's not loose enough that it's going to jangle around. And absolutely, I don't like it when it can rotate all the way, which it can't, but yet it's still got enough for me to put a finger in there. And if I really tense my wrist, it's going to fit perfectly, and there's no strain there. So fortunately, we don't have to use our little hammer adjustment kit here, and I'm rather happy with that, because it means I'm not going to have any spare link kind of rattling around in my parts box. So how good is that, the way that that's turned out? Now, I don't expect that this is going to charge within the next few moments. So the next thing we're going to do, guys, is take a look at the dimensions. So I have my little digital caliper here. And this is a very inexpensive tool. You know, it's only a couple of bucks if you want to get one of these, but check it out. Just open it like that, and it tells you the measurements digitally. You can grab these at genie.us/caliper, linked on screen now. All right, so taking a look at the width here. What do we have? 43.4 mils. Okay, so let's check that with our custom Mr. G. And remember, this is a B5600 series. 43.6, okay. The 5610U, 43.6. These are all basically the same width, guys. Let's see the time distortion, maybe. 43.6, same deal, guys. So that's incredible there. What about the thickness? With this kind of screw down case back, that actually does look a little bit thicker. So let's see. 13.4 mils on the B5000 series. On the custom Mr. G, B5600, 14.1, a little bit thinner there. The M5610U, 12.5, good lord, very thin comparatively. And the time distortion, which is the same dimension as most. Oh my goodness, that is the thinnest one so far. So this is the same dimensions as most standard issue 5600 series watches. So there you go, guys. It is a little bit thicker with this type of case back, but you know what? Given the added functionality of this watch, and the nice large pushers, which let's give them a press. Oh yeah, they are. I'm very much willing to have a little bit of extra heft. And when you go for a G-Shock in the metal series, which is part of the model number, GMW, M stands for metal, you kind of know what you're getting here. This thing is going to be hefty with some serious wrist presence. So I think, guys, we are going to have to take a break right now while I let this charge, and I'll see you back shortly to go through its functionality when it's ready. Hello, Bubble. I'm wondering, where should I leave my B5000 to charge? What do you reckon? Hey? And while you're here, Bubble, would you like to remind everyone to ram the like button? Thanks, Bubble. You're the best. Alright, guys, we are back, and great news. She is alive. And I've just been doing other stuff for quite a few hours. Had it kind of sitting here under one of my studio lights and the Borrow It V10. Guys, I am really surprised that this little torch is still going. It has been many, many hours, so very much impressed with this thing. You guys have seen me recommend this multiple times. Definitely, in my opinion, the best EDC torch. And if you want to pick one up, scan the QR here or head to genie.us/borrowit. But now let's get this bad boy out and see what it can do. All right, guys, we are back, and I'm so excited that this bad boy is back in action. Look at this magnificent watch. And actually, I do want to get some shots with the macro lens, so we'll take a closer look in a second. But just before we do, guys, we are going to go through the functionality of this watch, which is what we were expecting. So, starting out here, we have our home time. As you can see, it's just on the default date because it's just revitalized itself back from the dead. So we'll have to set that up before I equip this for the next 7 days as part of the Watch of the Week series. Really looking forward to wearing this bad boy. So after the first mode, we have world time. All right. We then have our alarms. And how many do we have? 2, 3, 4, and our snooze alarm. Okay, so 4 alarms plus a snooze, and we've got our signal there, which is just the hourly chimes. All right. Next up, we have our stopwatch. Now, you know me here at Goat Reviews, we are going to try and stop this on precisely 10 seconds, and if we do, you have to ram that like button. So here we go. I've got nice large pushes. 9, 10. Oh, 10, 13. Meh. Yeah, that ain't even that good. Done much better before. After the stopwatch, we have our timer, and old mate from Japan had this set to a 10-minute timer. Awesome. I usually do a 5-minute timer, but that's just me. Let me know in the comments what's your most frequently used timer. I'd love to know. And then we are back to the home time. Now, those features don't really demonstrate what this is really all about, which is, as you saw charging earlier, this beautiful tough solar feature here, which, yeah, we're going to need to put the macro lens on to take a closer look at that. And then obviously we've got Bluetooth as well. And I'm so hyped about the Bluetooth, guys, because as someone who lives in Australia, you know, we don't have the luxury of making use of that multi-band 6 feature that you see on the screen just there. So yeah, we're kind of out of the tower ranges, so Bluetooth just means that this can connect to your phone and get perfectly atomic time, so a really good feature to have. If you are someone outside of the multi-band 6 tower range, I've actually made a video on how to use an app to get the multi-band signal, so you can check that video out here if you missed it. But let's get the macro lens on for a closer look at this beauty. Here we go, guys. Macro lens locked and loaded. Look at that. Just look at the beautiful display there. So you see the brick pattern just surrounding the LCD there. So it's kind of hard to see. It's like it's 3D, right? That's printed towards the front, and just behind that is that beautiful tough solar panel that lets us charge this in the sun. Okay, so let's take a look at these lovely, nice, large pushers there. Oh yeah. What a luxury, all right? Especially considering the much more narrow ones. In fact, have a look at my time distortion, all right? Get a load of those pushers, okay? They're kind of hard to press, but then boom, look at these big boys. There you go. And over onto the case back. Oh, there we go. So yeah, multi-band 6, 20 bar water resistance, everything you'd expect from a G-Shock. And I'll probably give this a bit of a a bit of a cleanup, seeing as it is secondhand as well. But as I say, I'm just so hyped to actually get this on my wrist for the next 7 days for Watch of the Week. Awesome. Alrighty, now we are going to put this back on and we are going to officially start day 1 of 7 for Watch of the Week. And after that, I will be coming back to review this watch for a follow-up review, so do make sure that you are a subscriber. By the way, what are we wearing now? We started off wearing the Bumblebee, but since then I've recorded a new video, and hopefully, well, just look at this beast. This is a custom mod kit for the LF20W. Hopefully by the time you see this video will already be out, and I'll leave a link for it here if you missed it. But if not, you ain't supposed to see this, so shh, keep it on the down low. All right, boom. The watch has been equipped. Love the feel of it, guys. I'm so hyped for the next 7 days. Really looking forward to gathering my thoughts for a review for you. This is going to be epic. Oh, yeah. And guys, remember, I absolutely love it when you guys join me for Watch of the Week. So, if you already have a B5000 series, please equip it with me. You can share your photos with me on Instagram, or actually you can share it on my community wall on YouTube now, so that would be awesome. If you don't already own a B5000 series and you would like to join us for Watch of the Week, again, scan the QR just here or head to genie.us/B5000, linked for you down below. So hyped for this one, guys. Oh my God. And a massive thank you to our Goat Crew channel members for supporting the channel, you absolute legends. So here's a link to some more great content for you to watch next, and our watch unboxings playlist. Thank you so much for watching. Please share this with a friend if you think they are into watches. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.
Cha cha cha, ha cha 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 cha.